Four news stories for you. Firstly, Ethiopian government is making a last-ditch effort to unite Ethiopian diaspora against some bills due to be tabled at US House and Senate in coming days. We have seen some online, some virtual meetings in the past few hours. Lastly, in previous videos, we have been talking about HR 6600 bill. Now, another bill is being tabled at Senate's Foreign Affairs Committee, S3199. So there are two bills now which are proposing sanctions against Ethiopian government. What is this S3199? Thirdly was Dasalan, Hailemariam Dasalan, former Prime Minister of EPRDF Alliance, was summoned by a court in connection with an ongoing trial against MATEC head and other MATEC officials. Major General Kinferdagno is facing corruption charges. He is in custody. He worked as MATEC head. MATEC is Metal Engineering Corporation of Ethiopia. Dasalan was called in connection with his testimony. He did not appear at the court yesterday. What did the court direct? And lastly, three mediators have arrived in Ethiopia to resolve Tigray conflict. Discussions are underway. Who are the three mediators? What are they discussing? Firstly, viewers, Ethiopian government is making a last-ditch effort to unite Ethiopian diaspora against HR 6600 and S3199. We know that Ethiopian diaspora members have not been able to stage any large rally in the US against this bill. Though we have seen meetings in the past, I shared with you in a video a few days ago about a virtual meeting held in the US between Fitsum Araga, Ethiopian envoy, Ethiopian ambassador to the US, and prominent diaspora members. But even after that meeting, splits remained. Ethiopian diaspora has split. Some sections are supporting this bill. Some sections, especially from Amhara region, diaspora members, they say that PM Abiy's government is working against Amhara interests. That is why they're not supporting this bill. A final attempt to unite Ethiopian diaspora is underway. A few hours ago, Demeke Mekonnen, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Ethiopia, held a virtual meeting with prominent Ethiopian diaspora members in the US. Fitsum Araga, Ethiopian ambassador to the US, was also part of this meeting. Demeke Mekonnen urged diaspora members to unite against this bill. Fitsum Araga, Demeke Mekonnen, they urged diaspora members to approach their lawmakers through emails, through telephone, through in-person meetings to oppose HR 6600. So it's a final attempt, viewers, and we know that on Monday a rally is due to be held by Ethiopian diaspora against this bill in the US in Washington DC. Can the diaspora members unite to stage a big rally on Monday in Washington? That remains to be seen. Can Ethiopian government, Ethiopian ambassador to the US, can they succeed in uniting diaspora members? We'll have to wait to see, but it seems that there are obvious splits in diaspora community, and not all members of the community are opposing HR 6600. When will this HR 6600 be put to vote at US House of Representatives? Maybe next week. It has been said that maybe next week the US House could consider HR 6600. It is being speculated. So far, no date has been announced by the US House. Secondly, viewers, another bill has been introduced proposing sanctions against Ethiopian government. This bill has been introduced by a US senator at US Senate's Foreign Affairs Committee. S3199 is this bill proposed by US Senator Bob Menendez. This S3199 will be tabled tomorrow on the 23rd of March at Senate's Foreign Affairs Committee. If Foreign Affairs Committee of the Senate passes it, it will be submitted to US Senate. So the HR 6600 was proposed by Tom Malinowski, a congressman. It was passed by House Foreign Affairs Committee. Then it was submitted to US House, where it will put to vote in coming days. And S3199 is being tabled at Senate's Foreign Affairs Committee, which will consider it tomorrow. So you see that Senate's Foreign Affairs Committee and House Foreign Affairs Committee, they are working in collaboration, it seems, and both are proposing sanctions against Ethiopian government. We'll update you in coming videos about these two bills, S3199 and HR 6600. Thirdly, viewers, Hailemariam Desalegn is the former Prime Minister of Ethiopia. He was EPRDF's Prime Minister, but he had to leave in 2018 after massive street protests. Then PM Abiy came to office. He is being summoned by a court to testify in connection with an ongoing trial against some METEC officials. METEC is Metal and Engineering Corporation of Ethiopia. It is state-owned corporation. It was being led by Ethiopian army. Major General Kinfedagno was the director, the head of this METEC. But in 2018, he was arrested after PM Abiy came to office. He was charged with corruption. He was accused of being involved in purchasing some tractors illegally. He was charged with corruption worth around 320 million Ethiopian birrs. But he has taken this position that the purchase of the tractors was overseen by Hailemariam Desalegn, the Prime Minister back then. That is why Hailemariam has been called to testify, but he is not in Ethiopia. He has submitted a request that his testimony be taken online. So he is ready to testify online because he is not in Ethiopia. And court has granted him this permission that he can testify online. This development indicates that he is not in Ethiopia. What will he testify? That remains to be seen. Major General Kinfedagno is still in prison, along with some other METEC officials as well. Dozens of METEC officials were arrested in 2018 in connection with this trial of corruption. Lastly, viewers, we have a new story about some mediation efforts which are underway to resolve Tigray conflict. 3 mediators have arrived in Ethiopia. Meetings are underway. Firstly, David Satterfield, US envoy to the Horn of Africa, landed in Ethiopia yesterday. Secondly, African Union's Olusegun Obasanjo is already here in Ethiopia. He is holding meetings as well. He was seen in Afar yesterday. Thirdly, Benkole Eboe has also arrived in Ethiopia. Benkole Eboe is African Union's Commissioner for Political Affairs, Peace and Security. He was appointed as a representative to resolve Tigray conflict during a recent session of African Union held in Addis Ababa. 3 mediators are in Ethiopia. They are trying to ensure that somehow delivery of aid to Tigray through Afar becomes possible. But Afar is taking a position on this thing. Afar say that unless and until there is presence of Tigray Defense Force in Afar, there won't be any supply of aid to Tigray through Afar. A convoy which was on its way from Samra to Mekele was stopped near Kari Voreda, I think 24 hours ago. I reported that in a video. The aid convoy is still blocked. Some aid has been looted reportedly. We have no confirmation, but the aid convoy was blocked. It was not allowed to move towards Tigray. So the three mediators are here. They want to resolve this issue. They want to find a way out of this stalemate. That's what happens. We'll update you in coming videos about their mediation efforts. Thank you for watching.